Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie and today I am doing a real-time video for this makeup. So it's not going to be like a really edited video. Obviously only this bit's edited because I'm talking from the future. Yeah, so keep on watching. I'll show you how to do this makeup in real time. So get your makeup brushes ready. Let's get started. And also, if you do like this video, please like it so then I know to do more real-time videos. So there won't be any editing from this point on. So I'm going to get started on doing my eyebrows. And it is the CYO brow pencil. And I think it's just, I don't actually know the shade of this. As I mentioned on previous videos, I don't know why I keep on going to check the shade on this because I really do not know. So I'm just outlining my bottom of the brow and then round it, and then right at the front I'm just going to drag that up and blend. And then with the other side of the brush it comes with a little you know, those little spoolie things, so I just turn that round and brush it out. And then the same with this side, just going round out the bottom and the top, and then a little bit here, and brushing that out. And if you do make any mistakes in any way, just rub round because I have nothing else on the face, so it's fine to rub. Then I'm taking the PLouise this is what we added out. So I'm taking the PLouise Base, it's in the shade 2. And I'm just gonna go round all my lid with that and cut out my eyebrows. Not cut them out, just shape them. Oh, this is going so bad. Yeah, so shape out my eyebrows and then pull it all down and cover the rest of my lid. And then pat it into place. It covers any unwanted hairs. So if you need them waxed, plucked, anything, put this base on and it just covers them all up and you're good to go. Yeah, I'm not putting any underneath, just don't want to waste product, you know. It's one of those days. Yeah, then there might be some quiet bits at this point because I am going in to do the blending and all that kind of stuff. That's most of the times where we fast forward it, so then it's like 4 times the speed because we know how long it takes to blend out eyeshadows. But we'll give it a go and get your eyebrow brushes and brown palettes and glitter so then you can test this out. So I am using the Kaylee MUA Urban Baebly palette, and ooh, it is in the shades Oath, Prophecy, Saviour, and probably a bit of Sin. Don't know, we'll come to that. So I'm taking, let me see, what brush is it? Yeah, so it's like a little bullet brush. It is a wee bit more coarse than the blending brushes. And then I'm going straight into Prophecy. And I'm just going to put that on my outer corner. Hold this here. So keep on turning around. Yeah, so I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and keep on building that up. And then start bringing it round to the middle of my lid. Just patting it in and blending. Not even blending yet. Oh, this is so hard. So I'm just patting that in. And the inner corner now. Yeah, so all you're left with is just basically that little tiny bit. But it's okay because we're going to be cutting our crease. But there's no point of filling it all in because that's just wasting a bit of product, which we do not want to do. So whenever you've got it all, like the colour in the actual palette, I'm going to take the same brush and gently, clockwise and anti-clockwise, barely touching the skin, just gently blend that up. And this is where it kind of goes quiet and we normally, you know, fast forward. You can also hold your eye up just to make it a bit more tighter. So we're going through the whole of that eye, just gently blending slightly up. As I said, barely touching the skin. You barely want to even feel it on your eyelid. Yeah. Then taking a little blending brush and going into Saviour. And I'm just going to put that right on where we've just blended Prophecy up. Just pat that into place too. Okay, and whenever you've put that all on, then taking the other side off this brush, just gently blending that up too. And as I said, you barely want to touch the skin whenever you're doing this. Can raise a wee bit of your eyebrow to make it tighter as mentioned, or just hold it up. Obviously, if you're doing a client, you will hold it up like that instead of asking them to raise their eyebrow completely, because it might just be uncomfortable for them. Yeah, and then that should be what you are left with at the minute. I like to go in to a second layer normally. It is quite dark at the minute though, so we're going good, but I am going to go into a second layer of Prophecy and Saviour. And just putting it exactly where we've put the first layer of it. And then again, gently blending in to Saviour. Hold that eyebrow up. And then back in with Saviour again. So it is always what I do. I always do the 2 layers of colour. It just makes it blend a lot easier than if you were just doing one, because then you can see any colour lost and it just doesn't pick up well in cameras, or even in person it doesn't look as good. But if you do 2 layers, it always seems to turn out a lot better. So yeah, now I'm just blending that up again. See how I always go quiet whenever I'm blending? So bad. Do. Oh, it is looking mighty dark. Right, this eye again. So let's go over that again. Prophecy, outer corner, pat it in until it's like full like the full brown, what it looks like in the actual pan off the palette. Do it until it's like that, because whenever you start blending, we're going to lose some of that colour. So if you just done it like that, like you would normally kind of do, then you start blend, then it just like very washed out, or you know, you'd see some bits of your actual eyelid underneath and it just wouldn't look as good. And if you do struggle with getting it in the corner without touching the actual sides of your nose or anything, go from here and actually lean on your nose and it gets right in to the corner without you going like that and then touching the sides of your nose. So there's a little tip for you. So we're just keep on packing this on, leaving that little bit in the middle, and then taking the same brush and gently blending clockwise and anti-clockwise, barely touching the skin. Then my ear is itchy. Then going into Saviour and patting it right on where we've just blended that prophecy up. So basically where it doesn't look good, put on Saviour to save us. Maybe that's why that's called Saviour, because it saves everything. And then other side of the brush, gently blend up clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now, whenever you're done that, second layer, throats away. We're going into the second layer again. So prophecy, pat it exactly where you put it the first time. And you don't need as much of prophecy as you did previously, because obviously there's already the base coloured down. So it's only like a gentle little tap, and then gently blend it into Saviour. And go back into Saviour again, pat over where we've just blended up. And I'm already on 13 minutes. See what I mean? Literally, like, if I was editing this, 13 minutes would be more than what I would edit it down to. So, yes. Right, now I'm going to go into... Now I'm going to take a little tiny brush and take prophecy, put that right under my eyes. No, I'm going to take a wee bit of oath as well. So I'm going to take a wee bit of oath and put that under the eye, and then a bit of prophecy over it instead. So a bit of oath right under the eye, and then prophecy over. And take that Saviour blending brush, and I'm going to go right over that. It's best to look up while you're doing this because it gets a wee bit closer. So in the saviour again, look up and blend. And it's okay if you get it too far down, like onto your actual cheek, because we're gonna baby wipe that if needs be. Now going back into my PLouise Base, and we're gonna try cut the crease. And normally I kind of edit this fully out because it takes long. It takes long, like I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna take the big Sosu 144 brush, and then I'm gonna just put that directly in the middle, and then look up, blink a few times, and keep looking up, and it tells you exactly where to go to. So I'm gonna start patting around that, and this is where I'll definitely go quiet. So you just keep on patting in to the shape that you're looking. I'm looking like a half moon kind of shape, like if it was a full moon. And I love doing browns under whenever you're cutting the crease, because it then turns like a nice matte light brown, and you could just finish it off with that. But I'm going to add some more to it as you do. Right, so now the other eye, hopefully it goes good like that one. So right in the middle, drag down and look up, blink a few times. And then drag it down again, and then start doing out your shape by just patting on. And it really does take a lot of patience and practice to do this. So if you don't get it right away, it's fine. I'm still not getting it right. I've been doing it for ages. But I'm getting there, so yeah. Right. I think that's it. Yes. Want to see me racking this now by adding a little bit more PLouise Base, just so that it's a bit more tacky whenever I'm going to put glitter and stuff on. Yes. There we go. So it does look a bit strange right now, but trust me, it'll look good in a few minutes. So I'm going back into Prophecy just to blend it in the corners. So I'm just patting it on right at the side, and then I just like to pat at this bit just so it like blends out that way instead of doing little swirly motions, because I always find I'm a bit heavy-handed whenever I do it over the top of the PLouise Base at this point. So just, again, Prophecy, doing it on the nose and gently tapping on there. and right the side. Then going in with the big fluffy brush again in the Saviour and just patting that over the prophecy each side. Now going into a glitter to make everything cute. So I'm going in with Famous from Peaches and Cream, and it is very glittery, sparkly, beautiful. And I'm just going to take that little brush that we done underneath the eyes, just so I'm not using loads of brushes. And I'm going to pat that right in the middle. So like it's like a little T I like to do, so round the top and then a straight line down and then make it into like a little triangle and drag it out into the light brown. So round the top and then a straight line down, right down the middle. Attach those lines and then gently pull down to the light brown. Down to the light brown. Let me see. I can't actually see because I have contacts in, so I actually wear contacts. I do need glasses to see, but for my videos I can't wear glasses or else the lights would just go into them. Yeah, so I do always have to come up closer to the mirror at the end of doing eyes to see if I actually done okay. Then I'm going to take the 1996 out of the same palette on the same brush and just blend that into the browns. I always like to use two glitters just because it blends out a lot better if you do. So I'm just going over the sides where it meets the Saviour. Just makes that blend so much better. Now I'm taking a eyeliner I do not have the eyeliner, so I don't. I knew I was missing something. So I'm taking L'Oreal Superstar eyeliner and just lining out my eyelids. And I'm not doing winged liner today because that would be too hard. My camera just stopped. So yeah, still lining out my eyelids. And the eyes always take the longest. Yeah. Whereas everything else I just seem to do really quick and easy. So that basically is the eyelids done. I just need to put some glue on my lashes. And I'm going to do that while I'm doing the rest of my face. So I'm just going to put a wee bit of glue. It's just gel glue and it's on little lashes I got out of Primark, which are awesome. They're called Beige or something. I think they're from Sosu. Yep. A little bit of glue on those and then I'll start the face while that's drying a little. I always like to leave my lashes sitting there for a little moment while I do everything else. and I just dropped half the eyelash glue on the front of the lash. Yay! This is what happens whenever you're trying to do live kind of videos. Okay, now on to the face. I'm going to use the Infallible Magic Essence drops. Little weird noises. Doesn't normally make that noise. And just using my hands to wipe round. I cannot wait to put on some foundation so then you don't think I'm a crazy person. Yeah. Put that on. And I'm going to cover up some spots. So firstly, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer, and it is 327 Cashmere. I'm just going to put that over some of my little spots. You can use any concealer for this. If you have spots, maybe you don't, but I do. Just blend that in with a beauty blender. And for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Golden Beige foundation and a normal foundation brush. And I just like to pat that on all around my face. I normally speed up this bit too. You've never actually see me doing a full face of foundation on my videos, just because I don't like to bore yous, you know. But yeah, I just like to pat it in and then blend it down. And around my eyes, I just go around them like that. And I like quite a bit on my nose because my nose is super red. And even with tan on, I always bring it slightly down the neck, anything I have left on my hand, which isn't really anything, just so that it properly blends out, because I don't like that ring around there, like, it's bad. People should stop doing that. Taking the same concealer that I just used, and I'm going to put that under my eyes. Like a little triangle shape. Right under there. Just to brighten everything up. And a little beauty blender again. And as I said, you can use any concealer that you like. That's just the concealer that I like personally. It is quite thick and it kind of makes me think of Shape Tape, but a lot cheaper. And you can actually buy it in Superdrug and in the likes of Boots and stuff too. Now my usual no colour powder. It is awesome. I just pat it out because it does come in a little tub. It's a little bit annoying, but I just pat it out onto a palette or my desk. So my desk is just covered in this. And yeah, it looks bad sometimes. But I take a little tiny brush to do under the eyes where I put the concealer and just pat that on. And then a big fluffy brush to do the rest of the face. Then I'm going to try stick on these lashes. So I just like to, as soon as they're dried up a little bit, I like to bend them into shape and then try stick them on. And I've never properly stuck these on in front of the camera before, so that's a bit hard. My best advice is to cut slightly shorter than, you know, what you're actually, like what your eyelashes actually are. So whenever they are, to say your actual, you think the band is that size, then cut it slightly shorter, just so then they're not touching, you know, each side, because if they're touching each side, then more than likely they'll touch either, you know, right at the edge or you're over at your nose, and that'll make them come off a lot quicker. So I like to cut them slightly shorter than your actual eye shape, and it just makes them last a lot longer. And I've never told anybody that tip before either. And then just squeeze them, make sure they're on there. Yeah, now to de-white my face. Is that a word? Probably not. No, it isn't. So I'm using the Hula Benefit bronzer and just patting that on to where I would normally do contour, just to give me some cheekbones, some definition to my actual face instead of just the all over colour. So just pat that on, and it does look quite harsh at the minute, but we are going to be blending it up and we're going to be putting on blusher and stuff too, so it is fine. I like to put a little tiny bit down my nose too, just so my nose isn't so white. And then going into the Soft Glow Blusher by Collection. It's called Too Beigeful. That's a strange one. Taking the same brush and just gently patting that on and blending up. Now, lost things. Now taking my Sub-Zero palette, I'm going into Made It and Baebly. So with this, I like to put a little bit of Made It just on the highest parts of my cheek, and then I'll go into Baebly after, but I've just realised I forgot a little bit of bronzer, so I'm going to go on and put on a bit of bronzer before I go into Baebly. So I'm taking the CYO bronzer, it is in the shade Medium, and just patting that on where I've just done that bronzer and blusher, and also all around my face to give me a nice little glow, because I am tan, so you know, tan in the winter as you do. Yeah. Now I can go back into Baebly and blend out that Made It. I love highlighter so much. It literally makes my day, and I love looking in the camera and seeing the highlighter. It's just, it makes my day. So I like to put highlighter on my nose, my cheeks, a little bit on the forehead, and sometimes a little bit on the lip. Just sometimes. I don't always do the lip, just depends on if I want to or not. Then I'm taking the Barry M Matte Me Up Lip Kit. It is in the shade LKH737. It's like this purpley kind of shade. It gives you a little lip liner and a liquid lipstick in it. So I'm going to line my lips. I'm not the best at lining my lips, clearly. Now going in into the liquid lipstick. Oh, I love that colour. Ooh, pretty. What else do I have to do? I don't know. Oh, yeah, so I just have to add a wee bit of mascara and just blend out my lower lash again. And I had the mascara out a second ago. Definitely did. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's annoying. That looks a bit dark, so it does. Well, it's not. It's nice. It's nice in person. Right, so taking a wee bit of Saviour again, I'm just going to blend out that bottom lash. A bit more. Yeah, any cleanup you need to do it now before you start taking photos. I really cannot find that mascara there. Bet it'll be like right in front of me. It normally is. Yes, it was in my top drawer. Okay, stop being so bright. So I'm just taking a wee bit of mascara and blending my natural lashes into the fake lashes. Let me try see this to be less bright. Yeah, so that is me done with this real-time makeup look. You can add as much bronzer and highlighter as you want, or more glitter or anything like that. This just, to me, is just what I like. I do have a lot of lights on here too, so I'm probably a little bit whiter. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. As I mentioned, if you do like the real-time kind of videos, then please like the video and subscribe, and then that means that I'll know to do more of them if you like the videos. Yes, so I will see you in the next video. Bye!